What's up, everybody? Derek G here, Reckless Racer 806, and yeah, I'm just gonna, more random races with some talk over. I won the Pagani BC, which surprised me because, I didn't think I was gonna win it because they didn't give me parts, and I had no parts. I couldn't up my rank, and I was way outranked by the end of the lab 4, and I was able to do it, with all 3 power-ups running with a double tank. Yeah, in one shot, underranked. Was 1758, I think I'm ranked here, right? 1753. Yeah, that's my final rank. That's what I finished the race with. But this car feels faster than it actually is. It doesn't like the Tryon, when you run in power-ups and everything like that. Mine, since it's not Max Pro yet, runs about 320, where this thing, again, it's not Max Pro yet. It's close, but it's probably closer than my Tryon. But look, dude, look, it doesn't even run like 290, dude. Look, 288, and it feels faster than the Nemesis, but it's not. It's not. Some of these cars feel a lot faster than some of the other cars. So, yeah, this thing feels like ridiculously fast, like the Arash car. That car just feels much faster than it actually is. I really don't like that car, to be honest. It's I don't know. It's a cool looking car, but the way they got it set up in this game, it slides, gets caught like a fucking McLaren and yanked into the wall. You ever have that happen? The McLarens are like really slick, dude. You could be just cruising right along, minding your own business, and next thing you know, you're getting pulled into the wall. You're sliding and getting pulled into the wall. It's really strange. I've been having trouble with hitting my juice. I don't know if it's my phone or if it's the game or what. I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I go to triple tap, it doesn't tap the second 2 times, man. It must be my phone screen or something. I don't know. Yeah, and this car too. This car is good for mystery slides that just all of a sudden you're sliding, dude. You know what I mean? And it's not a drift; it's a slide, like a McLaren. The way the Indy cars can get hung up on the curb and pulled into the wall. Some of these other cars, like this one, they do that, dude. They do that. It's annoying, to be honest, to just get pulled into the wall like that. And half the time, they wreck you out when that happens, and triple tapping your juice or hitting the juice won't save you. It just throws you into the wall quicker. If it's a glitch, they should fix it, because not all the cars do that. Just certain cars, mostly McLarens. Yeah, mostly the Indy cars. But yeah, I guess there are some cars. It happens with the bikes. Yeah, that happens with the bikes. Not that anybody's racing the bikes anymore. That's a waste of time. Like for a while, dude, I wasn't even saving any bike parts. I was just, whenever they gave me bike parts, I just turn around and sell them. Like not holding on to any bike parts at all. But I figure I'm going to start saving everything now. I'm just going to start saving all kinds of parts for everything, even though I don't need any D parts because I have all the D cars. And, there's only like maybe 2 or 3 of them that need a few more parts. So I don't really need any D parts anymore. I've been selling them for a long time, not holding on to any D parts. But I decided to keep holding on to everything, whether I need it or not, just to get an overload so I can maybe finish throwing out some of these cars, because it's a waiting game. That's what this really is. It's weird that it's a racing game, but yet you have to wait. You know, it's kind of like the opposite of racing. You have to wait. Like, I had to wait 16 hours for them to assemble the Pagani, which is a little ridiculous, dude. Or give them 400 and something tokens, which I'm not going to do because of impatience. You see what I mean? I was like, all right, I'm patient enough. I got plenty of other cars to drive in the meantime, and other shit to do that doesn't pertain to this game to make the 16 hours just disappear. And you know, so I got up today and bang, it was assembled, and there you have it. I didn't have to give them 435 tokens because of being impatient. You know, I got the car, I won the car, so it's mine. They can't, you know, and then they're going to make you wait for it. Anyway, you go through 9 days of racing to get it, and then they make you wait an extra 16 hours on top of it. It's a pathetic strategy, Game Loft. Yeah, I'm not trying to get all pissed off in this video. I just kind of wanted to talk over some of these random races, like, because I have a lot of cars, and a lot of people don't see some of these cars. Like this one. This was a blueprint car. This is a blueprint car, right? Honestly, I'm unimpressed with it. You know, they make a big deal about getting these cars, and they give them these ranks, and it's S-Class and blah 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 and all that, and then you get in it and you know, it's unimpressive. It's just another freaking car in the game, like any other car in the game. Most cars are useless in multiplayer, like they all say, and that's because there's too many hackers and cheaters. I've said it a million times. So this car is going to be useless in multiplayer. So there's, you know, when it comes to the people who are die-hard multiplayer and that's all they care about, they don't care about this car, you know, and only the die-hard racers are going to want this car, and then when they get it, you're going to be unimpressed with it, dude. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't get no decals, no paint jobs, you know. I don't know. It's just another Mercedes at this point. Yeah. Like, I don't drive it. I don't drive it to farm with it or anything like that. And some of these elite cars, dude, they are not, you know, they shouldn't be elite. They're not all that. Like, I'm unimpressed with the Bailey. Like, yeah, okay, it handles really good. But other than that, it's not worth it. It's not worth being elite. And there's a bunch of elite cars that are just, you know, pieces of shit, dude. Just shit cars. And they make them elite. And you can drive them 2 or 3 times. Not that you'd want to. And then you'd have to pay to fix this piece of junk that handles for shit. And, yeah, I don't know, dude. You know, I have plenty of ranting, complaining videos about this game. And, you know, I still play it because there are a lot of good things about the game, you know, that seem to get overlooked, I guess, and taken for granted. Like, it's got great graphics. You can't take away the graphics. Like, granted, they're not sim graphics, they're arcade graphics, but still, it's got great graphics for an arcade game, an arcade racer. Yeah. The cars are fun, the cars look good, the tracks are nice. You know, they have nice tracks. They do get a little boring, some of these tracks. Some of them are too long. Some of them are too short. I personally think max races should be 2 laps and not 1. Like, the rest of your career is based on 2-lap races. Why the max races are 1 is beyond me. It's probably because they're too cheap and they don't want to double your payout. Yeah, because if they made them 2 races, then you could make 20-something grand a race if you run a double credit. And then you can farm like no tomorrow, and you'll have plenty of credits whenever you need them at that kind of ratio. So they screw you there. You know, they would never, you know, the first time you race a max race, if you're running a double credits, you'll get like, you know, anywhere from 30 to 35, 40 grand. But that's just the first one time you race it. Other than that, 10 grand, 12 grand. But anyway, I don't know. Parts storage is getting a little ridiculous with all these blueprints. I mean, I'm not that far off from a lot of cars, but I need some ridiculous amount of blueprints, man. It's like almost 120 over 100 blueprints to finish off maybe 15 or 16 cars, right? Like this one. Like, look at the prices for the parts. The upgrade prices are ridiculous. They're all ridiculous on every car, no matter where you're at, where you start. I have a ton of storage, so I'm not really worried about the space. It's just, it takes forever, dude. It takes forever. Look, 35 more blueprints for that Subaru. It's crazy. I'm 5 away from that, 10 away from that, 4 away from that. It'll take 2 months for me to get those 4. That's what I mean. It's a waiting game. It's just a waiting game. Like, I can't go buy a specific blueprint, and I would never spend tokens on a blueprint. Maybe, if it's under 500 tokens, I might buy my last blueprint to get the car, or something like that. But it wouldn't just be one random blueprint for one random car. I would never just do that. It would have to finish it off and give me the car in order for me to spend tokens on it. What else do I? That's the Icona I need to max. I need to max the McLaren P1, right? GT, wherever that is. It's in here somewhere. Who knows? Right there, yeah. GTR. And again, look at the prices, dude. I need like probably a couple million credits, 2 or 3 million credits to max out the 3 cars that I have left to max. And then I'm waiting on all those blueprints. What? It's that Tramontana car. Right. This is the cheapest one of the 3 for parts wise. Yeah. But still, look at the prices, dude. It's not like they give you 30 grand a race or anything. That's what they should be giving us, 25 grand a race or something. Not some cheesy 4,800. It's just lame. The payout ratio is lame. But they got a ton of cars, and the tracks are cool, and it's not very glitchy at all. Sure, there's hackers and cheaters and shit in multiplayer, but if you just avoid that, then you don't gotta worry about it, except for the daily tasks. Because that's worth the 20 tokens every day. And you can see I've been playing for a long time. I got a retarded amount. Look at the flat spins. 129,000 flat spins. That's ridiculous. Look at that. 211,000. Oh no, it's 21,000 yards wheelied. Just motorcycle wheelied. But whatever, dude. I don't know. Maybe it'll do something with this Hot Wheels shit. But anyway, until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.